Imagine this: you sign up for an instant weight loss program to lose weight, and you do. You take pride in showing off the new you. But studies show that 90% or more of the people end up regaining the weight almost immediately after they stop the program. You feel bad about the weight regain and ultimately give up. You accept that probably you will never be able to lose weight as you're born that way. Or maybe find another excuse. Have you been able to spot similarities between the Instant Weight Loss program and the so called career courses you might have taken up in the past? If yes, then today's episode is for you. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, I'm your host Amit Chilka. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of the 10x Career Show, where I talk to you about the proven strategies for grand breakthroughs in your career. In today's episode, I'm going to be revealing 9 corporate career dark secrets you need to come to terms with to grow faster and have the breakthroughs that you have been looking for. A warning before I do: I may sound harsh or negative, at times even ruthless. My intent is to make you come to terms with these 9 dark truths. Reality bites. So let's get started. Career dark secret number 1: degrees, certificates, or professional qualifications don't always result in promotion, salary hike, or even credibility. The biggest myth that you have been made to believe in is if you have the skills, you will grow in your career. So you keep spending a lot of time, money, and effort in acquiring new skills in form of degrees, certificates, or professional qualifications, hoping that once you have them, you will suddenly be rewarded by your company. You have been conditioned to think that way. Complete your studies first and then go to play. You heard this as a child. Get a degree and then do whatever you wish. You heard this as an adolescent. Everyone has a degree. Get professional certification to stand out of the crowd and you will get a job, a promotion, a salary hike. You heard this while you were graduating, after you had a job, and almost every time. During my 12 years of corporate career as an HR professional, I've had many people come to me and ask, I've got myself an executive MBA degree, so and so professional certification. Why then I have not got a fair appraisal this year? And I had tough time explaining that mere qualification, certification will not get you rewarded. Does this mean that you shouldn't get them? Of course you should, but by being mindful. Before you pursue anything, ask yourself, why do you want to do it? Is it because everyone around you is doing it and boasting about the success they had? Or is it really for your own betterment? Does it help you to do your current job better or advance? And if so, how much? Don't take anyone's word for this one. Concentrate on what you really matters to you. Career dark secret number 2: your work will never speak for itself. If wishes were horses, even beggars would ride. Likewise, if your work could speak, even workers on the streets could be millionaires. I have put in a lot of hard work. My manager should recognize the hard work and give me a raise accordingly. Yet another classic statement I have heard from a vast majority before their appraisals throughout my corporate career. And more often than not, I have seen all of these people with sad, long faces after the appraisal. I want you to recall the last time you were promoted. Did your work do all the talking and your manager agreed to promote you based on that? Or was it because you spoke up, presented the work you have done as if it really matters, and asked for a promotion or a raise? If you have never been promoted so far, or even otherwise, I want you to ask others about their promotion. Did their work do all the talking and got them promoted? Working hard and expecting the manager to reward you without asking for it is like expecting a fairy to appear out of nowhere and turn you into a princess so that you can attend the party at the royal palace. Fairy tales are not a reality. It is best to create miracles rather than expecting someone else to do them for you. Begin with identifying the task that will get you maximum visibility. Channelize your energy there, not everywhere. And more importantly, ask for what you are worth. Career dark secret number 3. Leaders make decisions in favor of larger business interest, not yours. No organization endures so that you can have a job. They do to solve clients' problem and they get remunerated in return. Leaders must thus make decisions in favor of the clients and thus guard larger business interest. Great leaders are those who align the team and its work to the organization vision and the mission. So you will see them taking large majority of the decisions in favor of the organization, not yours. I don't see any growth here. My voice is not heard. Are other classic statements I've heard umpteen number of times during my corporate career. Every time someone made that statement, all I had was a grin on my face. There is one way, however, by which you can oblige your boss to take decisions in your favor. Align your interest with that of the organization. If you cannot, find an organization to which they can be aligned. Career dark secret number 4. The human resources exist to protect business interests, not yours. You heard me. And this is coming from the person who spent 12 years working as an HR professional. Try and recall the last time your manager did not take a decision in your favor. What did you do? Most ideally, people approach someone from the HR department. You did it too, didn't you? What was the outcome? Someone heard you, empathized with you, and finally convinced you to abide by your boss's decision, isn't it? The closest analogy to the above scenario is, as a child, your dad scolded you for something. You were hurt. Crying, you ran to your mom who felt sorry, said some nice things to pep you up, and ultimately convinced you that whatever your dad did was for your own benefit in the long run. So no matter what you have to say, HR will protect the larger business interest. Now it's a no-brainer. The only way to get HR on your side is to align your interest to that of the organization and allow your boss to vouch for you before HR does. Career dark secret number 5. You need not do everything your boss asks you to get ahead. I've seen a lot of people do everything their bosses ask them to. I mean, absolutely every single thing. Result? A very busy 9 to God knows when it will end schedule. High levels of stress? No social or family life, and eventually being passed over for promotions and other rewards. Is this what you really wanted out of your career? Ask yourself. But it still happened, right? You love being busy, so you were kept busy. You asked for it, so you got it. And as I reveal in secret number 2, you kept mum to let your work do all the talking. What gets you ahead is not the amount of time you put in at work, but the most effective projects and activities. So don't be tempted to do everything. The secret to getting ahead lies in the Pareto principle. Focus on the 20% of the activities that have 80% of the impact. Every time a task is assigned to you, get into the discipline of asking yourself, is this a part of that 20% which will have 80% impact on the organization? Career dark secret number 6. Holding your manager, organization responsible for your career is like giving a TV remote into your spouse's hands and expecting your favorite channel will be played. When you do things that benefit the organization, your benefits will automatically be taken care of. Oh yes, and that holds true. But then again, your manager or the organization will take care of you in the manner that seems right to them. Largely, I have seen people working well and simply let their managers manage their career. How criminal that really is. They grew in their careers, no doubt. But does growing mean being a product of somebody else's decision? I opine it is like giving a TV remote into your spouse's hands and expecting your favorite channel will be played. It is imperative that you decide where you want to go, what heights you want to reach, how and when. You can retire with a speech, I wish I had more time to, or I am proud to retire early having achieved what I wanted. Make a choice. Career Dark Secret number 7. Results you produce don't matter, their impact does. Results aren't the same thing as the impact. Example: result, this program creates better leaders. Impact, this program saves 100% of the leadership recruiting cost, improves organization productivity by 15%, and thus increases 8% of revenues. Do you see the difference? Impact means you had something to do with the company's top line, or probably the bottom line, or maybe both in one measurable form or the other. So, to turn yourself into an impact machine, ask yourself, what impact does your work have on you, your team, your organization, and your clients? Is it some random results or is it some specific outcome which is measurable? Is it desirable? What can you do to maximize that impact? Then do the right thing and focus on the impact instead. Career Dark Secret number 8. No one cares if you grow or not, stay or leave. There are large chances you might develop a feeling that you are the most critical resource in the organization. That is because you might be doing a big deal of work. At that time, you are made to believe that you matter. The work that you do is central to the organization's success. You feel important to the point where you start believing that you can get everything you ask for. But when reality dawns, you are up for some serious surprises. Stop doing that important thing and you'll be replaced in a blink of an eye. In no time that you can have everything, cloud will burst. If you don't believe, go ahead, give it a shot. So is it really worth sacrificing your family time and your health? Surely it's a great feeling to be an important person. It makes no sense to kill yourself in an organization. Career Dark Secret number 9. No matter what you do, you can't get ahead without being mentored. You actually can, but way too slowly. You will take time to figure something out. Try it out, test it, fail, accept failures, correct them, make a new strategy, then repeat the whole cycle multiple times to come to uncover what works for you. And by the time you have, circumstances change and you will have to go through the entire process yet again to devise a new strategy. Is it really worth the effort? Will it not be meaningful to get a promotion twice as fast? Get paid twofold of what you're really worth by doing what you love to do. And wouldn't 10% of the amount you make be a worthwhile investment to get these incredible results for your own self? But you're scared. In the past, you asked for advice and it did not work. That is because they told you what is good. No one focused on what would be good for you, your growth. It's imperative you find a mentor who focuses on personalized strategy for you. So, have you been able to come to terms with these 9 dark secrets? There's a large possibility that some of these dark secrets would have already unfolded themselves for you in the past the hard way. But as you navigate the corporate landscape, I wish to help you to avoid your corporate career mistakes. If you want to take a step further, achieve grand breakthroughs in your career, write to me at amit@designyourcareer.co.